I will discuss the different parts and functions of single-lens reflex camera. The first one is the shutter speed. The shutter speed controls the amount of light by the length of time. A fast shutter speed creates a shorter exposure and it gives a sharp picture. Next is the shutter release button. When pressed, the shutter of the camera is released so that it opens to capture a picture and then closes, allowing an exposure time as determined by the shutter speed settings. Next is film advance lever. Film advance lever used to rotate the film inside the camera in order to take a new picture. Next is the frame counter, an indicator in roll film cameras that shows the number of frames that move through the camera. The frame counter is located in the upper part of the multiple exposure lever. Next is the neck strap eyelet, a small ring that holds a strap to help carry the camera. Next is hand grip. It is a protrusion in the right hand side of the camera that is economically shaped to be comfortable when held in the hand. Next is self-timer lever. Gives a delay between pressing the shutter release and the shutter's firing. Lens release button. Unlock the lens mount and allows you to detach the lens. Hot shoe contact or accessory shoe. Contains electronic contact that allow you to control certain compatible accessories such as flashes, some microphones, wire triggers, viewfinders, and other gear. Film rewind crank enables the exposed film inside the camera to be moved back into its cartridge before being taken out for processing. Film rewind knob mechanism used to rewind the film back into canister. Film speed window lets your camera or light meter know what other settings are needed to get a good exposure. Next is the aperture ring. The aperture ring allows the photographer to control the aperture within the lens. These settings are marked on the lens using f-stops. Next is distance scale. Distance scale helps you determine the depth of film from the scene, given a particular focal length, point of focus, and aperture. Focusing ring. Focusing ring is a section of the lens that rotates to allow the photographer to focus the image. Depth of field or preview lever is how much of your image is in focus. Multiple exposure lever, taking multiple exposures precisely on the same frame. And lastly, exposure measurement button. Measures the intensity of light and indicates proper exposure. The single lens reflex camera have 18 parts and they have a different function in the camera. This camera is suitable for capturing evidence in the crime scene.